Our next contestant, Matthew Fox. Civilized maybe, wild always. Civilized maybe, wild always. Matthew Fox.
How was your Thanksgiving weekend? Civilized? Maybe a little bit wild? Mine was fantastic. After all that turkey, I went out cycling the hills with my friend Bob. After about 30 k's, we stopped. And Bob got off his bike, puffing and panting just a little bit. And he turned to me and he said, "Matt, you're a horse!" Nay, I'm not. But of course, Bob was referring to the speed and power of our cycling. Truth be told, though, I do like to horse around a lot. Maybe not as much prancing as I once did. And whilst I'd like to think I was a stallion in my day, I'm much nearer being an old nag. And way, way beyond being put out to stir. Madam Toastmaster, fellow Toastmasters friends, have you ever thought about how often, as we go through life, we're compared to our animal friends? I may be civilized, but I do think I'm a little bit wild. And it's maybe that has caused me to imitate animals. Parrot fashion. It all started when I was a young boy growing up in the tropical island of Fiji, forever monkeying around up the trees, swinging from branch to branch, so much so that people started to think I'd gone a little bit ape. Quite strange behaviour for a young boy, I suppose. Swinging forward a few years into high school, that's when I reached my maximum potential. 6'6", that is. Wow, a giraffe. But it did come in really useful when it came to exam time, though, because I was able to stretch my neck just that little bit longer and find the right answers. Trotting forward into my 20s. And my friend Bob, not the same Bob, another Bob, asked me if I wanted to take part in a skydiving event. I may be 6'6", but I don't like heights. So I politely declined. But Bob was quite persistent. And as much as I said no, he said yes. And then one day he came to me and he said, "Matt, are you chicken?" "No," I said. But I think my body was giving me away. Bob won, and there we were up in the plane. Bob leapt out the door. My turn. I was moving like a sloth. But the jump master got me to the door, and he was pushing me out. And out I went. But I wasn't falling. I was clinging onto that wing strut like a baby koala bear clinging to its mother's back. I was going nowhere. "Let go," he said. So I did. And there I was, soaring through the air, like a majestic eagle. In my mind. Actually, I was hurtling towards the ground, like an ostrich that'd forgotten it couldn't fly. It was going through my face. Then I got married, and along came the babies. Remember those days? Lots of meows and woof woofs and all those farm animals. It's fantastic. Do you remember the goo goo goo, ga 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 of the lesser spotted? mostly tired, grumpy parent. Yes, that was me. And we crawl through the years once more. And our children grow up. I remember the time my oldest daughter brought a boy home. Fortunately for me, my wild, youthful exuberance was still present, and I met him at the door, beating my chest. Like an epic gorilla looking to dominate his territory. My daughter was not amused. But that's a few years now gone by. And I'd like to think I'm a little bit more civilized than I was wild. Maybe not wiser, though, when it comes to technology. As my youngest daughter recently said to me, Dad, you know about this Instagram and this Snapchat stuff? And I went, huh? She said, come on, Dad. You're just an old dinosaur. Well, that for sure is true. But as you can see from my stories and anecdotes, it's very, very easy for us to relate to our animals as we go through life. Maybe you have your own stories and are thinking about your own animalistic tendencies. And as I look across the room, I'm thinking to myself, civilized or wild? And whilst I'll never dare think it or say it, maybe there's a few cougars and bears present. Quite possibly a tiger or something. And certainly one old sly fox.